So, has anyone here in the last week been messing with a telescope? Been thinking about buying a telescope? Had a dream about a telescope? It crossed your mind. I'm not speaking out of any woundedness here. Is anybody? Okay. Anyone else? Fenlon, you too? Okay. And maybe kind of in between. A binocular? No, that's not a telescope. No, okay. Oh, well, okay. If it's on a stand, that's still a binocular. I can't. Okay, because it's the two thing, and a telescope is the one thing. So I gotta. Anyway, was there anyone else? Okay. And I added the vision and the dreams because I called out a word on Friday night. I'll talk about that this coming Friday night. And no one responded. A guy comes up and says, you know, if you'd have said if you had a dream, I just had one about whatever you were calling out. And I went, that's my mistake. I needed to say vision or dream. But anyway, I saw the telescope, but it all of a sudden became a reverse telescope. And a telescope is designed so we can look into the heavens. And the heavens are looking back. That's the picture. That's clearly what the Lord showed me, which means you're in the really good place of having a firm assurance from God that He knows who you are and that He's watching you. Now, we are about to enter into the days of awe. Rosh Hashanah, and we forgot to announce that today. There actually is a Rosh Hashanah service, and it is the 23rd. When he invited me to speak, we'll talk more about it next week, but when he invited me to speak, he misstated himself. But it's Wednesday night, the 23rd. There's going to be a Rosh Hashanah, and I'm one of the speakers. But anyway, the days of awe end with Yom Kippur. Start on Rosh Hashanah, Jewish New Year. And during that time, we pass under the shepherd's rod. That's when the Lord examines us. And so when the Lord is saying, I'm looking at you, it's talking about that examination. And the only reason He'd be showing me that is that there's promotion coming to you both. Okay, because what happens is the shepherd examines his sheep, and he looks and sees how they are, and that's what the Lord does with His sheep during the days of awe. And then He hands out promotions based upon our faithful service over the last year. And so anyway, that is what's coming up, and He is letting you two know. But that doesn't mean the rest of us aren't in line. It just means He wanted these two to know. And it could be you had a dream about a telescope and you ignored it and forgot it. So there. But He wanted these two to know. Lord, I thank You for them, and I ask that they would see quickly what You are calling them to step into. Okay?